Yeah. Get out my way, I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way, it's too easy, it's a layup. Give me my space, I'm in my pride. I was a prisoner, all of the mind. Now I'm a traveler leading the line. They wanna cut me, I'm bleeding divine. Home of the greed, land of the slaves. No, we ain't free, still we do great. No, we ain't free, still we do great. Yeah. Still we do great. I gotta say it and say it and say it again. Me and the devil ain't making amends. I've been a rebel since Lego and friends. I gotta make it and make it and spin. I set the trend, king of the fall. Home of the winter, by spring I'll be gone. I don't be putting it all on the ground, so they never know what the hell I be on. Get out my way, I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way, it's too easy, it's a layup, layup. Look, I was just a little bitty boy with hopes and dreams. Then those hopes they manifested to nobody dope as me. Hoop dreams, rap wars, it's pop culture, that's gorgeous. Skywalker, that force is quite strong that I'm born with. Fuck a goofy cornball clout chaser claiming rap. You the reason why I left. I got bored, I'll take it back. Y'all asleep, you taking naps while I'm busy taking names. Ho, lyrical assassin, cock it back, I'm taking aim. Get out my way, I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way, it's too easy, it's a layup, layup. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way.
What up, you guys? It's your favorite reactor, hussleteaking reactions, and today we got Brewstew films hours, because you know I'm deciding to do more Brewstew films. This will be the longest stream yet. I'm gonna do the longest stream. So this stream is gonna last until all the way until what? 4 o'clock. Which no, I'll say 5:30, and then at 6 o'clock, then at 8 we're gonna do SML. I know the time is different, but I can change the time. So here we go.
All right. Now, I never had a little brother growing up, but my buddy Steven did. What I've gathered over the years is that being a little brother sucks ass. I mean, technically, I myself am a little brother. I do have a sister 8 years older than me, but that's different. I had the house myself when I was a kid. She was out in the streets, smoking cigarettes and stealing cars. Steven's little brother Matthew had it a little different than I did. He was like Steven's own little personal punching bag. He'd just be standing there, Steven would walk over and just pop him in the belly. He'd be like, whoa, what did you do that for? Because I don't like the look on his fucking face, that's why. Oh man, that is awesome. You got somebody's ass you can beat whenever you want. Never mind the Nintendo 64, Mom and Dad. I want a little brother for Christmas. You get shit on constantly when you're a little brother. You don't have any of your own clothes. You're over there wearing the same jabberjaw. All right. Now, I never had a little brother growing up, but my buddy Steven did. And what I've gathered over the years is that being a little brother sucks ass. I mean, technically, I myself am a little brother. I do have a sister 8 years older than me, but that's different. I had the house myself when I was a kid. She was out in the streets, smoking cigarettes and stealing cars. Steven's little brother Matthew had it a little different than I did. He was like Steven's own little personal punching bag. He'd just be standing there, Steven would walk over and just pop him in the belly. I'd be like, whoa, what did you do that for? Because I don't like the look on his fucking face, that's why. Oh man, that is awesome. You got somebody's ass you can beat whenever you want. Never mind the Nintendo 64, Mom and Dad. I want a little brother for Christmas. You get shit on constantly when you're a little brother. You don't have any of your own clothes. You're over there wearing the same jabberjaw t-shirt your brother used to wear 2 years ago. You never get to be the first player in video games. You get stuck with a shitty Mad Catz controller with the A button sticks. That sucks ass. Now, if you're feeling bad for little Matthew over there, don't. He did plenty of shit to deserve everything that happened to him. He was a weird kid who did weird things. One time I was staying the night at their house, and I woke up in the morning, and Matt was over there pissing in a 2-liter bottle right in the middle of his living room. What the hell kind of weird Buffalo Bill shit is this? I'm peeing in this Mountain Dew bottle. Yeah, I see that. Why the hell are you doing that? I don't know. The kid had a weird fetish for pissing in places that shouldn't be pissed in. I don't know why. It's just something that he did. One day we were playing hide and seek. And me and Matt were hiding under his mom's minivan. Well, this looks like a good place to piss now, doesn't it? He just leans over on his side and starts peeing all over the place. Dude, what are you doing? We're playing hide and seek, goddammit. Now, granted, I know this is a damn good hiding spot. If Anne Frank would have hit under this damn minivan, she'd probably still be with us, now wouldn't she? But holy hell, if you gotta pee, go inside and pee. I'm not your pee pal. We're not that far in our friendship for us to be pissing under vans together. I went inside to tell his mom, I'm like, hey, your son's peeing all willy-nilly underneath your minivan. He's doing what? So since he had his weird pissing habits, we would make sure to get him back when he'd fall asleep. He was always the first one to fall asleep during sleepovers. He was a real easy target. We'd do the old shaving cream trick. He'd put his hand in warm water, try to make him piss himself. But of course, that never worked because he done pissed everywhere earlier that day. His tank was empty. He'd be passed out in the middle of the floor. We'd hover our ass an inch away from his face, let loose a big old fart point blank. He'd wake up the next morning licking his lips and shit. Why does my upper lip taste like somebody's asshole? One time we hid in Matt's closet while he was sleeping. We burst into his room screaming, bees! Bees! Oh my God, they're everywhere! Matt wakes up completely delirious. He just starts screaming, ah! He runs out the door right behind us because he'll be damned if he's going to get stung by a bunch of closet bees. Never mind the fact that bees in your closet is stupid as hell. Doesn't make any sense. He's got to get out of there. But with all that tormenting, sometimes I would switch sides and help Matt out. You got to root for the underdog sometimes, even if he pisses all over everything like a Cocker Spaniel. So one day, Steven is taking a dump on the toilet. Unlike his brother, he's familiar with how a bathroom works. And Matt's over there with this giant stuffed animal, and he's like, I'm going to throw this at him while he's pooping on the toilet. Matthew, that is a fantastic idea. He is totally vulnerable on the toilet right now. Now's the time to strike. Little Matt kicks the bathroom door open like a SWAT team looking for narcotics. The look on Steven's face is priceless. But he's not sitting on the toilet. No, he's standing there in mid-wipe, bare ass and all. Talk about a side of Steven that we never wanted to see before. Nobody wants to be seen wiping their ass. So Matt hurls this 4-foot-tall husky dog at him, and Steven's pants around his ankles, so it knocks him over the toilet. Meanwhile, I keel over on the ground because this is the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Today was Matt's day. He was making a statement to the world that little brothers can be player one, goddammit. The hell with the Mad Catz control. Now, of course, that didn't last long. About 5 seconds later, Steven hobbles out there, not even done wiping his ass yet, and just beats the hell out of Matt. But for one brief moment, little Matt had won. He had humiliated his older brother by putting his asshole on display and hitting him with a giant stuffed dog.
With Gemini and Google Docs, you can get help brainstorming visual inspiration for your brand. From just one prompt, AI can create custom images that bring your vision to life with ease.
I let the ad happen this time. I'm not skipping it.
YouTube Ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted video ads and connect with the perfect audience. Grow your business and reach your people.
Like any average American kid, I played some Little League growing up. Here's my team circa 2002. There I am with my grandpa glasses and my eyes closed like an idiot. What a motley crew we were. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, we lost every single game we were in. The score would be totally one-sided. We're not even paying attention anymore. We're fucking trading Pokemon cards on the bench. Our coach was like, all right, guys, it's neck and neck. Let's pull together. The other team's got kids playing Game Boys in the outfield. Their pitchers lobbing us volleyballs. We still can't fucking hit anything. Because we were just bad. We didn't know what we were doing. We looked like the team that the Harlem Globetrotters play against. Just running into each other like a bunch of assholes all day. Our first batter of the year flung a goddamn bat to the stands, hit somebody's little brother eating a hot dog. Oh, what a good start. We're going to be all-stars. Our coach was like, God damn it, if you're going to do that, do it to the other team's fans, you dummy. But we had some classy individuals on our team, okay? We had Josh, whose best feature was that he had a swimming pool at his house, which we took full advantage of.
Hey, you guys want to come inside now?
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute, John.
My name's Josh.
Yeah, okay, whatever, Jim. Then there was little Billy, our catcher, who was half the size of everybody else on the team, who couldn't throw the goddamn ball if his life depended on it. He could hardly throw it to the pitcher, let alone try to throw anybody stealing a base.
Throw it, Billy. Stealing. Suck it.
One time we were warming up before a game, and I threw the ball to him, and he's over there not fucking paying attention, just daydreaming, probably thinking of the ass whooping we're gonna get. And the ball just nailed him right in the chest. I thought I killed him. I ran over there. I was like, holy shit, he's dead. We're dragging him off the field. The team's looking at us like we're some kind of circus act. And then there was Danny, our pitcher. His dad would come to every game totally plastered, just totally drunk off his ass. He'd be yelling obscenities at the other team.
Hey, blue team, you can go fuck yourselves. I mean, red team or the blue team. I don't know which team's ours.
But we appreciated it. It was the closest thing we had to a mascot, so it worked. And we actually came close to winning a game during the season. There was another team that hadn't got a win yet. And these guys, they looked worse than us. There was like a cross-eyed kid, some dude in a wheelchair. Like, all right, yeah, I think we got a chance. I think we can beat these guys. And we're in the last inning, and we're down by 3 with 2 outs, and Chubby Josh is up the bat. Our coach is like, all right, Josh, don't be an asshole. Go up there and get a base hit. So he goes up there, and he just crushes the ball. It's way out there. It's like 47 feet. We're flipping out on the bench, and he's running. He's running his ass off. He's running like there's a goddamn Little Debbie snack on home plate waiting for him. He's rounding the bases, and we're all like, stay at third, stay at third. Because we knew his ass wasn't going to get a home run. And he's like, to hell with that. You don't get on Wheaties boxes by staying at third. I'm going for it. And he was out by a good mile. He wasn't even close, but he still managed to slide into home. And as he did it, his ass scraped against home plate in a very violent way. You knew it hurt, and you knew some part of his ass was bleeding. And I'll never forget the look on his face. He just clutched his butt, waddled off the field crying. And our coach is like, way to go, Josh. We're 0-12 now, thanks to you. Maybe your asshole wouldn't be inside out if you would have just stayed at third like we told you to. And everybody hated Josh for the rest of his life. The end.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Cut. And that's a wrap. Now the work of getting your video to multiple channels and devices starts, and where the cloudinary difference begins. By perfecting your video assets with AI.
All right. Now, when I was a kid, I loved Halloween. You get to put on a costume, have strange men throw candy at you. What's not to love? I'll be sitting there in school, just waiting to get out of classes and go trick-or-treating. I'm going to eat so much candy tonight, I'm going to be diabetic by tomorrow morning. After school, all my friends would meet up at Michael's house. Michael's stepdad would be sitting there talking shit about our costumes. What the hell are you supposed to be? Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp? No, I'm a goddamn vampire. Oh, what about your stupid friend there? What is he, some kind of cowboy pimp? No. I'm the macho man, Randy Savage. All of a sudden, Michael walks in all dressed up. You guys like my sweet Montel Williams costume? God damn it, Michael. You've been Montel Williams the past 3 years. Get a new costume already. I'm not buying a new costume every year. What do I look like? I'm made of money? Besides, he likes being Montel Williams, don't you, Mike? Yeah, I'm a talk show host. Who wants a paternity test? So we head off to go trick-or-treating. My friend Steven looks like an idiot because it's 1997, and every goddamn kid in the neighborhood was a Scream Mask that year. Now, all of us had one goal in mind, and that was to get as much candy as possible. And Michael had the best strategy for getting the most candy. He'd go up to a house and he'd be like, trick or treat. Oh, and today's my birthday too. Oh, well, happy birthday. You get an extra piece of candy with your cute little Steve Harvey costume. Michael, what the hell? Your birthday's in August. Yeah, so what? If you lie to people, they give you more candy. So every house we went up to, Michael would just make something up. Trick or treat. I have lupus. Oh, fuck lupus. Here, take an extra piece of candy. God damn it, Michael, stop telling people you have lupus. Now, I didn't lie to people because, well, I'm not a piece of shit like Michael was, but I did get extra candy when people liked my costume. Oh, sweet, look, it's Johnny Depp. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Here's an extra piece of candy. But then you had some houses that only passed out nasty candy that nobody liked. You guys like Smarties? I got some Mary Janes here. Anybody want those? No, I'll just take this dog turd in your yard instead. Thanks anyway. Because nobody wants to eat that shit. It's disgusting. Try to trade all your nasty candy to your friends. Anybody want to trade me for this box of Good and Plenties? Michael, I'd rather eat somebody's asshole than eat a box of Good and Plenties. Oh, come on, they're not that bad. Nobody wants your goddamn Good and Plenties, Michael. I'd rather eat stuff under the kitchen sink than any of that black licorice bullshit. But the worst house on the street was this old lady that wouldn't pass out candy at all, but instead would give kids little orange Bibles to read. God, you got any Snickers instead? Would you rather have Snickers or be saved from eternal damnation? The Snickers. Yeah, we'll take the Snickers. My soul isn't worth a damn anyways. Now, we didn't want to just walk around our broke-ass neighborhood getting Mary Janes and Bibles all night, but we walked over to the rich neighborhood where all the good stuff's at.
that? Holy hell, look at the size of this house. Is this where Batman lives?
What the hell are you guys supposed to be? The village people?
I'll be whatever the hell you want me to be if you give me candy.
They give us full-size candy bars and shit. We can't believe it. We're walking away mesmerized.
This is amazing. They gave me a full-size Kit Kat bar and I didn't even have to take my clothes off.
We all switch our costumes around, walk back up to the house and try to get another candy bar. You guys sure seem familiar.
Oh, yeah, I'm the Macho Man. Oh, and I have hepatitis, too.
Oh, sick. Get your hepatitis ass out of here. Finally, it's the end of the night. Our pillowcases are stuffed full. We're dragging them on the ground like we're trying to dispose of a dead body. We get back to Michael's house. His stepdad's over there half drunk. Well, goddamn, Elton John. That's a shit ton of candy you got there. Whoa, who gave you guys a full-size Kit Kat? They didn't make you guys take your shirt off for them, did they?
Oh, no, they didn't. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Well, Michael, your hyper ass ain't eating all this candy. I'm taking half of it.
Oh, what? Are you serious?
Damn right I'm serious. That's a stepdad tax. 50% of your candy. Don't be a baby. I left you all the good stuff anyway.
With Lucid, agile teams don't have to start from square one. Need to run agile events with a hybrid team? Use facilitator tools and visual activities to make daily stand-ups more engaging. Implement and scale your own brand of agile with customizable templates for sprint planning, daily stand-ups, and retrospectives. Boost transparency and alignment by integrating systems of record like Jira. Centralize shared resources, prioritize work, and get your agile team squared away with Lucid. Try it free today.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the colors of your logo, and let AI do its thing. Beautiful. Next up is the AI section creator. This is great for those website essentials, like a contact section or a place to subscribe. Now, I'm running a sale, so I punch in some details, and just like that, I have a promo section. Functional and beautiful. I love it. Now, for the AI text creator. I got some products that need description, so I type in some keywords, and there it is. I've got copy that lands. Now, let's see what the AI image creator can do. Sometimes you just want to spice up your visual game. Type your idea and watch it turn into a high-quality image in seconds.
All right, now most of you know that my neighbor Michael was a pretty big wuss, but nobody could make Michael look more like a wuss than a girl that lived on our street named Bethany. Now nobody liked Bethany all that much because, for one, her name was Bethany, and that's a terrible name. Not even a real name. It's more like a sound effect when you throw up all over the place. Bethany.
Oh, what the fuck?
For two, Bethany was a genuinely unpleasant person to be around. Go around giving people wet willies and shit. You have to be a one sick bastard to be licking your fingers and sticking them in other people's ears. And Bethany was that sick bastard. Now, poor little Michael was always Bethany's favorite target, so she would torment the shit out of him any chance she got. He'd be hanging out in Michael's driveway, he'd be drinking a glass of milk, minding his own business. All of a sudden, here comes Bethany in her stupid-ass Pocahontas head that she always wore.
Why are you drinking a glass of milk? It's 94 degrees out here. Because I like milk?
Well, that was the wrong answer, according to Bethany. She just headbutts Michael right in the nose like a bouncer at a nightclub. Michael's on the ground. His milk explodes on the pavement. God damn it, Michael! I don't bust my ass 26 hours a week at Home Depot for you to be wasting milk all willy-nilly. Get in here, you're getting 10 across the ass. Bethany did this all the time because she's apparently got the hardest head in the world. She can smash a diamond with that goddamn melon of hers. Now, on one particular day, we're out there screwing around in Michael's driveway again because, well, that's what you do when you're poor, is you screw around in other people's driveways. And here comes Bethany, and she looks all pissed off. Even the Pocahontas on her hat has a shitty look on her face. Michael can't even get a word in before she headbutts him like a bad guy in Walker, Texas Ranger. His ass goes flying backwards. He smashes through the glass on the side door of his house.
God damn it, Michael! Why do you keep breaking shit like an autistic kid?
Bethany did it. He headbutted me.
I don't care who did it. You're still getting 10 across the ass and getting beat up by a girl. Get your ass in here.
Now, this was the last straw for Michael. He was sick of being the butt of everybody's joke.
Hey, Michael, go get me an RC Cola from your house before I have Bethany come over here and whoop your ass again.
So a few days go by, we're walking down the street, and Michael sees his opportunity for revenge. Out front of Bethany's house, and sitting on her porch, is that goddamn Pocahontas hat that she always wears.
I think I have an idea.
He takes the hat, and he disappears for a good 30 seconds. He comes back with this big old smile on his face. Michael, what the hell did you do to her hat?
Who, me? Nothing. Oh, I mean, I pissed all over it, if that's what you're asking.
You did what?
Yeah, I peed all over it. What do you want me to do? She keeps headbutting me like a Dudley boy. I'm sick of it.
Michael puts him back on the porch like nothing ever happened, and sure as hell, the next day goes by, and Bethany's wearing that hissy Pocahontas hat. And she's not just wearing it, she's sporting it like a fashion statement.
Yeah, I'm wearing this piss stain out of my head. What's the big deal?
There's flies buzzing around her head and shit. Jesus Christ, Michael, she's gonna get headlights or something.
Who's gonna get headlights?
Michael's over there trying not to piss himself.
What's so goddamn funny? Well, I peed all over your Pocahontas hat yesterday. That's what's funny.
Well, if that didn't wipe the smirk off of Bethany's hard-ass head,
You know to think it first.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I peed all over that thing.
Did he really? I don't know, Bethany. Michael's a sick little bastard. He probably did. She just stood there and thought for a second. No, you didn't. Then she just walked off. Now, I don't know if Bethany was just in denial or she just naturally smelled like piss and didn't notice it. Probably a little bit of both. But what I can tell you is that she never bothered Michael after that day. Who the hell would if somebody's gonna piss all over your stuff?
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, I guess it was. Hey, you never pissed on any of my stuff, did you, Michael?
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the
All right. Now, it seems to me that some of the dumbest things that you do as a child happened when you were staying the night at a friend's house. And this would usually occur at, I don't know, around 3 o'clock in the morning or so. Just out of nowhere, one of your friends is like,
Hey, wanna go grab sleeping bags and slide headfirst down the stairs? Oh, yeah, let's do it.
well, one of the dumbest things that I remember doing was when me and my friend Michael stayed the night at our friend David's house, and we had ourselves a little impromptu smoothie night. Now, where did we get such a stupid idea in the first place? Well, we got it from the Magic Bullet Blender infomercial, of course. Where else? You see, back in my day, most sleepovers ended with all of us sprawled out in the living room, struggling to stay awake while we watched shitty infomercials on TV, because that's all there was to watch after midnight. We'd just watch infomercial after infomercial until this bad boy came on the screen, and that was it. That was the end of TV time, according to the TV. But luckily for us, we grew up in what I considered to be the golden age of infomercials. We're talking about the classics here, like the George Foreman grill, or that stupid-ass Snuggie that your Aunt Carol probably still wears in the morning. Hell, I even remember the ShamWow guy, before he lost his mind and punched that hooker in the face that one time. Anyways, on this particular night, we just so happened to be watching the infomercial for the Magic Bullet Blender, aka the weirdest goddamn infomercial on the planet. Why was it weird, you ask? Well, it doesn't seem strange at first. You just got like this husband and wife showing off this shitty blender in their kitchen, but then all of a sudden all these other people start waking up in their house and showing up to the kitchen table, and you're sitting there like, where did these people come from? Did they stay the night at their house? What the hell's going on here? And then it dawns on you that these people are fucking swingers. I mean, what else could it be? They're clearly swingers that had a wild swinger party the night prior, and apparently in the morning, they become blender enthusiasts. Look, go watch it for yourself, all right? It's on YouTube. That's been my theory for years, and apparently, I'm not the only one that thinks that. So anyways, we're watching these perverts on TV making all sorts of shit with this stupid little blender. They're making margaritas and guacamole and fucking pasta somehow. What's pasta? Well, our whole night ends up taking a turn for the worse when we see these assholes make some delicious looking fruit smoothies. Because naturally, this gives us the brilliant idea of, hey, we should make fruit smoothies. We should make fruit smoothies right now. Never mind the fact that it's 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, or the fact that David's mom is upstairs sleeping, exhausted from being a single mother all goddamn day. We gotta make some fruit smoothies, and we gotta do it right now. So we go into the kitchen, and unfortunately David's mom doesn't own a sweet-ass magic bullet blender like we saw on TV. Apparently those 6 easy payments of $19.99 aren't so easy for a single mother, what can I say? But what we do have to work with is a good old-fashioned Black & Decker big-ass blender. All right, we're in business. Now we can make some fruit smoothies. But there's just one little itty-bitty problem. And that is, of course, none of us fucking know how to make fruit smoothies to begin with. But hey, that's not a problem. We didn't know how to fucking bobsled down a flight of stairs either. We just went for it. I mean, I'm no Copernicus, but I'm pretty sure the smoothie equation is just fruit plus orange juice equals fruit smoothie. That's pretty damn simple. So we start searching the kitchen for fresh fruit, and we quickly realize that there is no fucking fresh fruit in David's house. You think David's mom is shopping at Whole Foods, for Christ's sake? She's a single mother, you piece of shit. She can't afford that. We don't find any fresh fruit, but what we do find is a dusty-ass can of fruit cocktail. Well, that's like perfect to us. That's like all the fruit in the whole wide world. All right, now we just need some orange juice. Do we have any orange juice? We have Sunny Delight. Is Sunny Delight orange juice? No, it is not. Sunny Delight is to orange juice what fucking Yoo-hoo is to chocolate milk. It is orange drink, not quite orange juice. But hey, what the hell, if that's all we got, we're just gonna have to use it. Well, we can't just blend fruit cocktail and Sunny Delight together. What kind of shithole smoothie would that be? Well, since our fruit options are severely limited, we have to start looking for what I like to call fruit-adjacent ingredients. Hey, don't Fig Newtons have fruit in the middle of them?
With Gemini and Google Sheets, you can create comprehensive schedules in no time. From just one prompt.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's throw them in. What about strawberry Pop-Tarts? Would that work? Oh, yeah, strawberries are fruit last time I checked. We put so much bullshit into this blender, anything with a fruit taste or with fruit in the title. We're talking fruit snacks, a box of Fruity Pebbles, a goddamn fruit by the foot, all sorts of happy horse shit. So now we got this Black & Decker filled to the brim with basically everything you'd find in the middle aisles of a Walmart. We hit the blend button hoping for the best. Now, most smoothies are like bright, appetizing colors like red or purple or hell, even green. This shit was fucking brown. It was brown, it was chunky, and it was lukewarm. Why was it lukewarm? Because we forgot to put fucking ice in the blender. That's why. Ice, a pretty essential ingredient for fruit smoothies. Now, you might be sitting there watching this like, well, surely you guys didn't ingest that brown sludge. Why would anybody do such a thing? Well, you gotta understand that we were children. We'll be damned if we're not gonna drink the first smoothies that we ever made. We drink every single drop of that bullshit. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but these fruit smoothies actually kind of tasted like fucking dog shit. They were nasty as hell. I'm talking second round of Fear Factor episode nasty. That shit was so chunky, Dave's ass had to eat his with a fucking fork. But we ingested it, and we ingested all of it. Well, imagine my surprise when about 45 minutes go by, and all of a sudden my stomach's like... Now, I don't know what it's like to be a menstruating woman, but I had cramps so bad that it felt like my insides really wanted to become my outsides. I don't know what kind of fucking E. coli, salmonella bullshit I gave myself, but I was in some serious pain. But if I thought I had it bad, I look over at Michael, and his ass looks like he's about to blow his appendix out the ass end of his pants at any moment. And then I look over at David, and wouldn't you know, his ass is like smoking a cigarette, perfectly A-okay, thinking about going back in the kitchen for seconds and shit. Well, all of a sudden, Michael makes a mad dash towards the bathroom, holding his asshole as if it were a loaded weapon. Now, we don't know exactly what he did in the bathroom, but throughout the whole house, you could hear his ass going, ow! Owie! Now, I don't know how David's mom didn't wake up when a bunch of children used her blender at 3 in the morning, but you bet your ass she woke up when she heard Michael's call of the wild ass, that's for sure. We run in the kitchen to try to hurry up and hide all the evidence. There's dried brown shit caked all over the blender. Clearly, this thing's blending days are definitely over. But regardless, David grabs out some, like, industrial strength cleaner from underneath the sink, and he starts scrubbing his little ass off. Meanwhile, I'm, like, collapsed on the floor, making my peace with God. I'm ready to die! I've caught all 150 Pokemon. I've lived a full life. David's mom walks into the kitchen, And the first thing that she sees is a semi-comatose child on the floor with a bunch of cleaners.
Oh, piss! You guys drank stuff from underneath the sink? Where's the cordless at? I gotta call poison control!
But then, of course, she sees her own son clutching her Black & Decker that is fucked 6 ways to Sunday, and that's it. The jig's up. The party's over. Now we have to explain everything. We gotta explain why Michael's asshole is imploding in the bathroom, why there's only half a sleeve left of Fig Newtons, and of course, most importantly, why her Black & Decker looks like 3 grown men just took a shit inside of it. We made fruit smoothies tonight. Fruit smoothies? Well, what fucking fruit did you use? Oh, you know, like fruit cocktail and Fig Newtons and Fruity Pebbles and a bunch of other bullshit. Yeah, needless to say, we got in quite a bit of trouble, and smoothie night was a complete and utter failure. But I will say that there was a small silver lining to this whole fucking fiasco. And that is, since we destroyed David's mom's blender, her ass had to buy a new one. And what did she decide to buy? That's right, a goddamn magic bullet blender. I don't know if her ass worked some overtime or what, but, well, we've come full circle, haven't we? Oh, man, now we can really blend up some fucking fruit smoothies.
Yeah, do it right this time.
All right, now every young man remembers certain firsts that occur in their life. Your first broken bone?
Dare me to jump off the garage? Yeah, do it!
Your first physical at the doctor's office? And now I'm gonna feel your balls, and it's gonna get really weird. Turn and cough, please. But everybody tends to remember their first kiss. And the story starts with me staying the night at my friend Michael's house. And before you get ahead of yourself, no, my first kiss wasn't with Michael. I'd rather keep the crumbs out of Rosie O'Donnell's belly button than do something like that. So anyways, I was staying the night at Michael's house. And staying the night at Michael's house sucks ass for a couple of reasons. For one, we always had to stay up in his room all night because his stepdad would be downstairs in his underwear watching hockey, get mad at the TV. Oh, what kind of Mighty Duck bullshit was that? God damn it, Emilio Estevez. And two, Michael didn't have anything to do in his room. He had like a dirty mattress in the corner, some TV from the 1950s. Holy hell, what am I in a third world country? Michael, it's like a Turkish prison in this place. Where's all your stuff at?
My stepdad sold all my stuff for Marlboro Reds and Natural Light, but I do got this sweet paint roller.
What the hell are we gonna do with a paint roller, Michael? Don't you guys have a Sega Genesis downstairs? Let's go sneak down there and get it.
I don't know, the last time I snuck downstairs, my stepdad took my paint roller away.
Forget about the goddamn paint roller, Michael. Autistic kids play with paint rollers, for Christ's sake. Let's go downstairs and get your Sega. So we try to sneak down there. We don't even get to the bottom of the stairs before we get caught. What the hell do you think you guys are doing? It's a goddamn power play right now. The last thing I need is a couple of 8-year-old Oshkosh guys wearing assholes down here. So back to the Turkish prison we go, a.k.a. Michael's bedroom. Now, Michael also had a sister. She was upstairs in the room next to his. Now, she was in his room all night because his stepdad would be downstairs in his underwear watching hockey, get mad at the TV. Oh, what kind of Mighty Duck bullshit was that? God damn it, Emilio Estevez. And two, Michael didn't have anything to do in his room. He had like a dirty mattress in the corner, some TV from the 1950s. Holy hell, what am I in a third world country? Michael, it's like a Turkish prison in this place. Where's all your stuff at?
My stepdad sold all my stuff for Marlboro Reds and Natural Light, but I do got this sweet paint roller.
What the hell are we gonna do with a paint roller, Michael? Don't you guys have a Sega Genesis downstairs? Let's go sneak down there and get it.
I don't know, the last time I snuck downstairs, my stepdad took my paint roller away.
Forget about the goddamn paint roller, Michael. Autistic kids play with paint rollers, for Christ's sake. Let's go downstairs and get your Sega. So we try to sneak down there. We don't even get to the bottom of the stairs before we get caught. What the hell do you think you guys are doing? It's a goddamn power play right now. The last thing I need is a couple of 8-year-old Oshkosh guys wearing assholes down here. So back to the Turkish prison we go, a.k.a. Michael's bedroom. Now, Michael also had a sister, and she was upstairs in the room next to his. Now, she was no Topanga from The Boy Meets World, but she was a year older than I was, which meant she was sophisticated. She didn't like Polly Pocket. She liked Buffy the Vampire Slayer, shit like that. But she comes over to Michael's room, and she's like, what are you guys doing in here? Oh, nothing. Just, fucking off with this paint roller. What are you doing? So the three of us hang out in Michael's room. We actually end up having a pretty good time. We stayed up most of the night talking about all the stupid shit that Michael did when he was younger.
Remember when I dressed you up like a girl and made you marry the dog? No, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, well, here's a picture of it. What a beautiful wedding. You were so pretty.
All right, that's enough of that.
Now, throughout the night, I could have swore that Michael's sister was making the moves on me. I'm no Pierce Brosnan, but she'd be sitting next to me and she'd be like,
you know, sometimes I see you outside, and the way you hit a wiffle ball, you're like a white Sammy Sosa.
Thank you. I see the way you sing your Spice Girl songs, and you're like a less cracked out Whitney Houston. I look over to Michael. He's passed out on the floor, holding the paint roller like a teddy bear. I look back, and Michael's sister just leans over and kisses me. Now, I can't tell you what it feels like getting your first kiss as a kid, but I can tell you that the song Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith was playing in my head the entire time.
No. Just make sure you don't tell anybody that we kissed, okay?
All right, no problem. So the next day, I tell all my friends, naturally, hey, Michael, guess whose mouth was all over your sister last night?
What?
I said I kissed your sister last night while you were spooning with that goddamn paint roller.
You did what?
Oh, man, that's crazy. I kissed her before, too.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, one time I gave her a Jolly Rancher, and she just started licking my face and shit. Oh, god damn it.
Your sister's a slut. Me and Dave high-five each other. Michael's face looks like he just shit his pants. Tommy's over there digging through his pockets looking for a Jolly Rancher. So it turns out that just about everybody in the neighborhood was getting jiggy with Michael's sister. She was like a game of t-ball. Everybody gets a turn and nobody strikes out. You just had to make sure that you went to the clinic afterwards and made sure you were clean. Nope, no mouth herpes for you, but we should do another physical to make sure. Drop those pants and turn and talk.
We're here in Hollywood at the LA Film School campus. Let me show you our pro spaces where our students work and learn.
All right. Now, usually when you're growing up, you tend to have a friend that you like hanging out with, but you don't really like going to their house. And for me, that was my friend Tommy. Now, I didn't like going to Tommy's house for a couple of reasons. For one, his house had a weird smell to it. And by weird smell, I mean as soon as you walk in, you'd be like, oh, sick. Somebody microwaving socks in a Denny's bathroom? What the hell is that? And for two, his family wasn't the most pleasant.
Have you seen that?
I won't really do it. Like, I'm going to fucking believe that. Yeah, you're not really going to do it. It's a fucking choke slam. How the fuck are you not going to really do it? You're going to pick me up by my throat, slam me on the ground, Mike. I'm not stupid, all right? Everybody just wanted to be their favorite wrestler. That's all they wanted to be in life. Just go around saying WWF one-liners all day. You smell what the Rock is cooking, Mom? She'd be like, what? You better not be cooking anything. You're 9 years old. Get out of the kitchen. I don't know if you guys remember Rikishi, but he's a big fat guy. Go around sticking his ass in people's faces. That was a special move. It just so happened to be my friend Michael's special move. You'd be laying on the ground, hurt, crying. He'd go over there and rub his butt on you. He'd wrestle in the front yard, too, which had to be quite a sight for all the cars passing by. Oh, my God, what are those kids doing? Hey, we're wrestling! That's wrestling? Yeah! I think so. That's what we did. Every day we'd be out there. Because there's nothing better than beating up your best friend and putting him in a haphazard figure four. Then you'd hoist that styrofoam championship belt you bought at Kmart over your head. And for one moment, you were a fucking man. Somebody cue the Limp Bizkit music. I'm the fucking champion of this yard.
All right, now when I was a kid, I was pretty good at the game Monopoly. When I say I was pretty good, I mean I was really good. I was like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of Monopoly.
Give me a hell yeah!
I pretty much whip my friends' asses on a daily basis. Now, we would normally play over my friend Michael's house, even though his ass never had all the pieces to the game.
I only got the wheelbarrow and the iron, so somebody's gonna have to play as a skittle.
And of course, since we were at his house, he always had to be the banker. And when you have somebody that blows ass at basic mathematics the way that Michael did, you really don't want him to be banker. The goddamn game takes long enough. Now with every transaction, you gotta wait 15 minutes while Michael's over there with his abacus trying to figure out how much change to get back. Now, my strategy to play Monopoly has always been the same. You just buy every goddamn thing that you land on. Connecticut Avenue, buy it. Park Place, buy it. Roll your dice and buy whatever you land on.
But you're on community chest.
I don't give a damn, Michael. I'm buying it. I'm sitting there with my rainbow assortment of properties. Now, if anybody wants to trade, they have to trade with my greedy ass. And I'd always like to trade with Michael because he was super easy to rip off. He didn't know anything about anything. Hey, Michael, I'll trade you this sweet Mediterranean Avenue right here for $800 and your Scottie Pippen jersey.
That sounds like a deal.
Now, another strategy that I used was to always hide my money. Nobody's goddamn business how many orange $500 bills I have stashed away. You put your money in your pocket, hide it in your shoe. Hell, shove it up your asshole if you're comfortable with it. Because there's nothing wrong with hiding a bunch of fake money in a body cavity. That's what the professionals do. Everybody else kept their money tucked.
We did that one too.
Goddamn fan's gonna chop her head off.
Yeah, we did.
Her screaming wakes me up. Ah, get away from my Charizard, Marv. My dad runs into a room. What's going on?
Yo, it's like second base in kindergarten. So I colored her a picture of the Ninja Turtle.
Gross or potentially life-threatening. So needless to say, you pick truth if you wanted to play it safe. And this is really where you would learn stuff about your friends that, well, you probably didn't want to know in the first place. All right, Michael, truth or dare?
Truth.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you? One time the ice cream man smelled my hair and then he asked for my phone number. What the? Michael, what the hell? Yeah, and then I tried to pay for my freeze pop, but he just licked his lips and drove off. Okay, well, that's pretty fucking weird. Anybody want to go next? And sometimes when we would play, we would do a little variation where one person would ask a question and everybody else had to answer it. All right, let's do what's the most embarrassing moment of your life? Ready, go. Mine was the time I peed my pants during a spelling test. Mine was the time I fell off my bike and cried in front of my dad. Mine was the time my stepdad found me pooping in the sink. Dude, what the? Or maybe it's the time I ate 9 tubes of chapstick and threw up at a Payless shoe store. Dude, fucking sick. Oh no, it's definitely the time I had to go to the ER when I shoved that Lego piece up my pee hole. All right, Michael, that is enough. You are not allowed to pick truth anymore. Holy hell. Now, of course, if you're more of a risk taker, you could option with dare. And being the dirty little bastards that we were, the dares would start out fairly trivial, but then eventually evolve into fucking borderline domestic terrorism. They'd start off simple like, okay, I dare you to ding-dong ditch the guy with the eye patch that lives down the street. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah? Hey, what the? Hey, you behind the bushes. Hey, I see you. I fucking do too, you little bastard. I can see your fucking generic-ass Scottie Pippen jersey from here. I still have one good eye, for Christ's sake. But then gradually, the dares would start to become a little bit more severe, if you will. Okay, I dare you to take a shit on the porch of that guy with the eye patch that lives down the street. Okie dokie. God damn it, what is it? Hey, what the? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, you! Did you poop on my stoop? Get your ass over here and scoop the poop off my stoop. Now, why the hell would we do stuff like that? I mean, it's not like you can win truth or dare after all. Well, you did it because you didn't want to be called a wuss. Because apparently that's right at the top of the list of the worst shit you can be called as a kid. I swear the words do it, don't be a wuss was probably responsible for like 78% of the stupid shit that we did as kids. And it's pretty much the reason how we got Michael's gullible ass to do just about any dare that we wanted. Come on, Michael, do it. Don't be a wuss. I dare you to eat this purple crayon as fast as you can. Fuck you, I'm not a wuss. What's next? I dare you to spit on your own face. Piece of cake, what now? I dare you to shove this Lego piece up your pee hole. I've done it once, I can do it again. But out of all the dumbass shit that we've seen Michael do, he never really got in trouble for it. That is until one day when Michael was dared to throw an empty Snapple bottle into a busy-ass intersection in broad daylight. Yeah, clearly not a good idea. Like I said, borderline domestic terrorism wasn't off the table in Truth or Dare. And thinking back on it, I don't even think we told him to do it. I'm pretty sure Michael just dared himself like an idiot. Dare me to huck this Snapple bottle into oncoming traffic? What? No, Michael, what are you, nuts? What the fuck? Now, what followed next was a confrontation with the angriest man that I've ever seen in my short 9-year-old life. This guy runs out into the street, just leaves his car in the middle of traffic, and just starts losing his shit in the middle of broad daylight. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been yelled at as a kid by a strange, angry man that you've never met before, so badly that it caused a little bit of pee to leave your body involuntarily, but it's quite the fucking experience, to say the least. What the fuck did you throw at my Buick?
It was a Snapple bottle?
What are you fucking trying to kill somebody?
We were just playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah, well, here's the truth for you. If you ever huck something at my car again, I'm gonna burn down your house and kill the fucking family dog. Let me catch your little generic Scottie Pippen ass out in the streets again. I'll punch a 9-year-old. I'm not afraid of jail. So, after that, needless to say, we were done with playing Truth or Dare.
You guys want to go, like, play Duck, Duck, Goose or something instead?
Yeah, let's go fucking play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that fun live stream. I love putting out these for you guys to watch. So make sure you always like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hit the thumbs up button because I will drop a banger. I have a new video coming out in a minute. Sorry this was not the longest stream like I said. But please subscribe because you guys do not want to miss out. Stay tuned. Me, Ryan, Blade, Jamie, and Plays. We all might have it together. You never know. But you guys never know if you guys don't subscribe. Peace.